Another one I've been liking, connecting some dots between foundation training. We did the newer 12-minute today, and Peter, well, I guess he's not really part of T, but you can see this, you see the lockout of the elbows. And what happens there is the shoulder rolls forward. Get that protraction. So that can set up some excessive rounding. We tend to cave in the chest. The reason for the sphere tension was to help engage in the abs and the neck and just close that chain, but we don't want to give in to the rounding too much. So I like to say, if you can lock your elbows out, you're probably not in the best position. You might need a little shoulder retraction. Now, I like this setup in the bent over row because it's like, oh yeah, so he's telling me retract the shoulders, right? Then we just pinch. Oh, now we're in hyperextension. What do you want, coach? It's either this way or that way. Yeah, I know, I want that gray area in the middle. So the bent over row, I feel like, helps mitigate that. We don't have to think about it so much. And I've added this great little, fun little series. So, kettlebell's underneath me. I got my good hand, a little bit more squat in here. So get the knees driving out, just because if the bells are wider, you don't want to smack your knees. Not fun. So hinged. I'm feeling for a big chest, I'm feeling for tight abs. And I take a big breath first, in between the shoulder blades. So when I do row, I get that retraction of the shoulder and I slowly release it. I don't let the shoulder slump forward. And then I squat. Most of you are like, what? You don't need to squat, you're rowing to the ground. But see what happened? Shoulders roll forward, butt starts tucking, and neck starts extending. So that gives you a clearer picture of why we don't want the lockout of the elbows. So I can even take that idea here, just I'm in an imaginary row, my kettlebells. Now if I stand up, keeping everything there, don't let those shoulders come forward. You're gonna, oh, it's really hard. Oh gosh, right? We got a powerful sphere here. I feel my neck working a lot. I feel like I can still keep that big chest. Preventing that. We don't want that. We want the distal range of motion. We don't want that proximal that's close to the body doing the movement. And you'll notice, and I say the same thing about your knees, is watch the knee lockout, watch the elbow lockout, watch the knee lockout. If you're locking those knees out, you tend to be maybe all weight in the heels. So if I feel that ball of the foot, even as we reel the heel back, I'm still here. A lot of strength training is time to be all heel. That can set you up for a lot of injuries, set you up for a lot of bad form. So find that ball of foot. I'm light on the heel, I can reel it back, but I don't want to be shifted there. The document says lift the toes, but he's only saying that not to push you to the heels, but to help you find the ball of the foot. So one more time here with the kettlebells. A row, keep that big chest. I have a little elbow bend. Tap. You do a couple of these, I promise you. Oh, it's gonna light you up. So good. Same concept if I'm going on the board. We had the single leg cardio today. You can set up that foot outside in, roll, get the toe spread. All the arches are working. I got my hands, I have to bend the knee just to get the bells. And I can row right off the bat. Keep that bit of elbow bend. So I can do a single leg RDL. I can add that knee, more like a Bulgarian. Or just keep reminding us, okay, retract those shoulders. Add that row in every time, whether you're just doing RDLs, or we got that Bulgarian in there. I can feel that tendency to start rolling. So adding that row reminds you. And again, the reason we do it in bent over is it's much harder to get the shoulder blades to fully pinch when we start extending from the spine. That hyperextension is compression of the spine. It pushes the hips forward. So it's hard to hyperextend when you're in hip hinge. You can, right? A lot of old FT is that. It's the reason for measuring stick hands. And the sphere, from hyperextend, it's best just bring the hands together. So that corrected a little bit of it. And then thinking, okay, can I go short lane? Yeah, First do it a row. Measuring stick hands, short wing. Make it tough to get to that sphere. I call it my T-Rex arms. You can see the engagement, the difference there between there. And you'll feel how it goes slack. We want the shake. Keeping that shoulder packed in. Or even platter. Nice setup sometimes. And just roll right into your spear. Just some tips. Have fun.